be honest, people. We all tried this when we were all growing up watching Dragon Ball Z. Ah, me, ah, me, ah! When Luffy put a beat down on Doflamingo, everyone was just like looking up in the sky and saying like, "Oh, who is that beating up Doflamingo?" And they couldn't really recognize him because, you know, the whole Gear 4 thing. Also in this chapter, we see that Burger sees he is still roaming around, and he's just saying like, "Oh, should I stay or should I go and go up against Luffy?" And we see Koala there, and she says like that's the one that's going after Luffy. So maybe this is like a sign. Maybe like Sabo might get into the mix and try to defeat Burger Seas, so he won't get to Luffy. Or maybe Koala might go up against Burger Seas. That would be pretty good to see. I think she has some like Fishman karate there. That would be kind of awesome to see what she could do against him. But from this, people have been hyping up to see like, oh, if Burger Seas is on Dressrosa, does that mean Blackbeard's going to show up? Well, technically no. That's all I have to say. You see, like Yonkos, they like have like a high priority, and I don't think they want to go to an island unless it's like something major. So they're probably going to send like some kind of like lackey boat to like pick them up or something like that. Now, on the other hand, with Big Ma'am against like Sanji off of Dressrosa, that's why I think Big Ma'am is on the ship, but that's for another video, maybe this weekend. And also in this chapter, like King Riku, he had a really a motivational speech to everyone in Dressrosa, telling everyone that basically this birdcage is nothing. Basically, they've been living in a birdcage all this time when you know King Riku was locked up, when they were all had their memories like disfigured from Sugar and her powers, and you know he just had to tell him like Monkey D. Luffy is going to defeat Doflamingo. You guys just need to live on for Dressrosa and live on for me, and that's all that kind of stuff. And they had everyone just wild up and getting them really motivated to have peace and everything. Also, a really, really major chapter, like, we learned that Parmesan Devil Fruit users have like an awakening mode. And from a previous chapter, I believe it's the one when Trouble did a kamikaze on himself, when I said Doflamingo did like some kind of like string thing when the strings just like came out of nowhere. I guess I was teasing it. Apparently there's an awakening mode where Parmesan Devil Fruit users, like, they take their powers and they use it around them. Now, some people have been saying that they've seen this before with like Crocodile, with Whitebeard, and then Blackbeard. I'm pretty sure that was it. I'm pretty sure Oda was teasing that. If I had to recall, when I was reading Marine 4 last year, that Crocodile said something about like that's an elite awakened user or something like that. But so basically Doflamingo, he took all his strings and from the buildings and just turned them into strings, and you know Luffy's trying to figure out how to figure this out. And from at the end of the chapter, he said Luffy just had enough of this. And this kind of had me like a little bit wondering, is Doflamingo down, or is he still have a little bit of energy of him left, but not as much? Because I did say he would go down to 2 chapters. I was going to point that out, 2 chapters. But, so, like that I said, and like that in my little demonstration, when I had to look at the spoilers a couple days ago from this, because I was really wanting to see what happens in this fight, and usually I don't usually do that. Usually I just read the spoilers off of like Bleach, but that's it. But One Piece and Naruto, I rarely do that because, you know, those are my like top 2 series. But basically Luffy did the whole lion bazooka, which in the spoilers said like it was similar to Goku's Kamehameha. And I was about to say, oh, is he doing a Kamehameha? Because at that panel it looked like it did, like he just like said lion bazooka, and then bam, just hit Doflamingo, sending him flying through the through Dressrosa to that canyon, and he's like laying there now. So I can't tell if Doflamingo's down for the count because, you know, in this situation with other people and other enemies, Usually when you know that they're taken down for good is when they have whites in their eyes. Now, we can't tell because he's got glasses on now. Maybe he has his glasses off and then we can know. So I'm a little bit skeptical to see if he's down for the count or not. So overall, I have to get this like 9 out of 10 because it was pretty epic. Now, I really want to know if Doflamingo's down for the count because the birdcage is getting shorter and shorter by the second, and Zoro needs to figure out a way how to take it down. I'm pretty sure he has a plan for that. And from all this, I feel like I need to do like a bounty prediction video because I feel like Luffy and Zoro and the rest of them are probably going to get bounties from all this because Fujitora is on the island, not to mention all those Marines. If there's no bounty in this epic arc, I don't know. I don't know what Oda would be thinking with that. But yeah, that's it from me. Peace out, you guys.